Hey y'all, what's going on? I am live right now on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, I think, LinkedIn, I think. Oh my gosh, we're trying something new. We have a whole bunch of cool, fun, new stuff coming to Ask the NP. And one of them is going to be a live component. And so we might talk a little bit of health stuff today. We're gonna do a little practice run, but this is more of a practice run like in general. So yeah, I'm basically live everywhere, and I'm even live. There's Jack, by the way. Say hi to Jack. Setting up TikTok now too, even though TikTok cannot be on the same one. It's got to be on a different part on phone. But there we go. We're gonna do that on the phone. Okay, so what I'm trying to figure out now, you guys get to be a part of this process, is comments. So if y'all are watching, I know you're watching on whatever platform you're watching. There's some of you watching, I can see. Leave me some comments so I can practice figuring out where in the heck these comments go. If you can, that would be really awesome. All right, cool. And hello, TikTok. They're just notifying people that I'm going live. Okay, no one's there yet. Look at that. Wow, I can even see where people are watching. This is super great. So for those of you who are just tuning in, for the people that are there, this is just a test. We're just practicing. We're just doing a little test scenario here to see like what it looks like when I go live. We're about to start doing some more live stuff. Hello, TikTok. Starting to go live on TikTok more as well, and these other platforms. But we're just going to talk about some stuff today. This is a test run. Big live shows start happening soon. So y'all, thanks for joining. Let's see if you are on. I know there's some folks on Instagram right now. Can y'all leave a couple comments? TikTok, leave some comments too, because this is all a test. I'm just practicing these things. I need to see where the comments go on this streaming platform so that I can keep up with y'all. Cool. So like, why don't you hello? Oh, thank you for the comments. There we go. In fact, if you leave a comment, let me know what you want to talk about. We can do it quick. This is really going to be like a 7-minute live. Honestly, it is not going to be, except for on TikTok right now, there are a lot of people there. Okay. So welcome to the page. If you're not following, please do jump on. We're going to start going live a lot more, and we're going to have the most fun you've ever had talk about your health and crazy health stuff. For those of you who don't know, I am Dr. James Simmons. I am a nurse practitioner, a very proud nurse practitioner. Right now, you are joining folks on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, etc. And listen, we do health a little bit differently around here. We're going to talk about the stuff that other folks don't want to talk about, including the weird stuff. Like, for instance, borax. That's on my list of things to talk about. I don't know why this is making the rounds. Hello, TikTok. Hello, everybody else. I kind of got to use two cameras here. Sorry. I don't know why on earth borax is making the rounds again on TikTok. People are saying to take borax and sprinkle it in in a drink and then drink it, that it's supposed to have health benefits. Hello, Mexico City. Is anybody on TikTok doing this? Have y'all seen these videos, or anybody else? Have you seen these videos about adding borax to a drink for health benefits to like remove inflammation? Are you kidding me? Yeah. What is right? That's crazy. I don't understand that at all. This will be the first thing we tackle today. Listen, borax is not made for ingestion. It is a cleaning substance for your clothes. Someone on TikTok feeds it to the ants with sugar, right? So that it kills the ants. Borax is not good for you. I don't care what anybody on TikTok says or anybody anywhere else says. Borax is not good for you. Do not ingest it, okay? In fact, some people were doing borax baths for a while during COVID. That was a big thing. I actually had to go on a national cable news program to talk to people about like why you should not be taking baths with a bunch of borax. It's really, really, really tough on your skin, okay? So if it's tough on your skin on the outside, it's probably also, right? Common sense, pretty tough on you on the inside. Can cause really bad diarrhea, can cause horrible nausea and vomiting, and can cause seizures in some people. If you ingest a massive amount of it, it can actually cause death. So, no borax, okay? See, that's an easy one. All right, no judgment either. Like, if you're interested in like what anti-inflammatory things, we can talk about anti-inflammatory stuff. That is fantastic, and I am very, very happy to do that. But not borax, okay? So by the way, TikTok, those of you who are watching and on, thank you so much. There were a gang of you. I really appreciate it. If you're not following, please follow. Everybody else, if you are not following me on this platform or on TikTok, please do. Of course, trying to grow the TikTok, trying to grow all of them. This is just an experiment. We're going to start doing a lot more of these live scenarios at y'all's request, right? We used to go live a lot around here, and it was super fun. We have a riot. We have such a good time. Going to be having some really fun interviews. There's some really super awesome fun folks lined up who are going to join us. Maybe a few celebrities, maybe a few health celebrities, stuff like that. So really interested in knowing what you guys want to talk about on here when we go live, and having some other folks that are going to join us and talk about their health issues, but like in a fun way. Even people like, I don't know if those of you on Instagram or on TikTok follow Brandon Kyle Goodman, but they do like a messy Monday. And ooh, look at that. And we might do a messy Monday kind of scenario around here. We might steal that from them right quick and talk about messy Mondays. So with that being said, listen, it is hot. Y'all stay cool. You are dehydrating faster than you think you are. Right? I have a colleague who today was like, why is my eye twitching so much? Why do I feel like I'm constantly dry? And interestingly, eye twitch can be related to a couple of things: poor sleep, bad electrolyte, or like electrolyte misalignment. You don't have enough electrolytes, so sodium, potassium, things like that. Tons of stress. This person doesn't sleep a lot, is under a lot of stress, was not drinking enough water, period. And then even as much water as they maybe should be during this heat wave, right? Because it's hot where I am in Southern California as well. So please do keep drinking your water. Check in on your neighbors, check in on folks. Don't take the pets outside in the middle of the day. Like all of this common sense stuff that you should know. But this heat wave is lasting a lot longer than some of these other ones have. And so a lot of people are not doing the things that they should be doing with these things, right? Makes a lot of sense. All right, cool. So this is kind of a test. If y'all will bear with me, I got to figure out where the comments are. If you're on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, drop a comment really quick. Oh, thank you guys for following, by the way, on TikTok. I really appreciate it. Unfortunately, I have to have two cameras. I don't have a PC, so I can't stream directly to TikTok. I know that's crazy. Isn't that the weirdest thing? From my PC, but I can stream to TikTok, obviously, on my phone. So we're going to keep going live. This is going to be a lot of stuff coming. A lot of these things like this. We're going to go beyond the health headlines, which is kind of what this, what I say under here, because there's a lot of health headlines that are out there, and they're frankly a load of bullshit, right? So you'll see a lot of, like I did one last week. I did a video about this. And it was like, are yogurt and Diet Coke going to fly off of the grocery shelves or no longer be available on the grocery shelves? And that is because of this report about aspartame, right? So we all know that aspartame, or maybe you don't. So aspartame is one of the more popular and often used sugar substitutes. It has been around for a very long time, and there's been a boatload of research, some of it saying that aspartame might have some association with increases in certain types of cancers. And there's a boatload of research that also says that aspartame may not have any link to any cancer whatsoever. But there's a lot of both of these schools of research, right? So some that says there is a link to cancer and some that says there is not a link to cancer. And so what the World Health Organization, they have this like subcommittee that reviews different substances and says, hello, folks joining on TikTok. Hello, folks that have joined on Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn and everybody else. Leave some comments. Let me know what you want to talk about, okay? And this is what has happened with aspartame, right? Super interesting. So these, oh, by the way, I see a couple of you have requested to go live with me on TikTok. I'm totally game for doing that. I can't do it right now because this is like a test, and we're testing the systems, how TikTok is talking to my streaming platform, to other platforms or whatever. So I'm not ignoring you. I totally will love to go live with you. That's super awesome. Follow me if you're not already. Drop a comment in there. I'll try to answer your question, kind of like old school, but we definitely are going to go live together, do these things like that, like on TikTok, in the future going forward. Okay. This is a test, but there's going to be a lot more lives going. Okay. So the World Health Organization, just to wrap up this aspartame, the World Health Organization categorizes a ton of different chemicals, like a couple thousand of them, in 4 different categories. So there is an association with this chemical and it causing cancer. There's probably an association. There's possibly an association, and there's no association, or we need to do more research. Okay. So those are the basic categorizations that the World Health Organization has done. And what they did is they moved aspartame from this category of the aspartame we don't know about. They just moved it up to that there's a possible association. But that is talking about aspartame's hazard in its association to cancer, not its risk. And let me explain that. So plutonium, right? Like uranium, plutonium, things we know the radiation level of radiation like causes cancer. That is like the top level. We know that this causes cancer. Other things in this category include cured meats like bacon, right? Bacon and plutonium are in the same category according to the World Health Organization, right? But that doesn't mean that your risk is the same if you eat a slice of bacon versus if you ingest a bunch of plutonium. Does that make sense? So that is risk versus hazard. So the WHO was like, the hazard is the same for cured meats and plutonium, but the risk of different doses, how you ingest it, how you come in contact with it, et cetera. That's a completely different conversation. And the World Health Organization doesn't make a determination about risk, just hazard. Okay. Does that make sense? So they took aspartame, and aspartame was in this bottom category. And they were like, well, we maybe need more information about aspartame. And they were just like, boop. They just moved it up just a little bit to this possibly, because there's such a big amount of research that says there's an association there, but we have to compare that to the amount of research that says maybe there is not an association with aspartame. Okay. Cool. That's the aspartame chat. I see some of y'all on TikTok. Thank you, by the way, wherever you are. We are right now on LinkedIn, Facebook, what's the other one? Instagram, YouTube. People are watching on all those, as well as TikTok. Haven't really gone live on TikTok very much, but I'm starting to do this more. But this streaming platform, we're trying to get everything connected. So I'm on my phone on TikTok. I'm on the camera for everybody else. So I can't necessarily go live with you in person on TikTok. Okay. So those of y'all watching right now, I know that there's been like 6 people who have requested to go live with me. We're going to do that. I promise you. But I got to get the technicalities of all this stuff sort of figured out. Okay. So I'm sorry about that. And I may just do some separate like TikTok lives individually, and then do the other platforms on the other days. Okay. So I think there's the chat. Whoa. Okay. Look at that. I finally figured out the chat on that is crazy. Oh, thank you people who are writing in there. Oh my goodness. Okay. So there are some people who, when we were talking about borax on here, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that there were some accidental deaths related to borax overdose. I am seeing okay, there are all these comments. Thank you for the people who are commenting on here. I really appreciate it. I finally figured out how to do that. We're getting all of this together. So we're going to be doing a lot more live scenarios, a lot more live situations. We are on TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, everybody. Okay. So be on the lookout for those. There's going to be announcements on the social. So if you're not following, if you're on TikTok or any of these platforms, but TikTok in particular, y'all are right here. Hello. If you're not following, go ahead and follow. We're going to have some TikTokers, some big TikTok folks, some other health professionals, all different kinds of folks. We're all going to start going live a couple times a week here on the platform. All right. So stay tuned for all of that. Wherever you are watching, thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. And we really, I'm looking forward to doing this more and just getting back to like engaging and interacting with y'all in a really significant way. So I hope your Monday is going well. This was just a little test. We're going to see how this goes. Look for some announcements. Follow the accounts about when we're going live more often and in a really super cool way. All right. Thanks, y'all. Much love. And I will talk to you soon. Bye. Bye, TikTok.